Start.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 13th graduation ceremony of the Aga Khan Academy, Hyderabad. My name is Aliyah.
And my name is Khafiz. We are honored to serve as your hosts for this evening's ceremony.
Before we begin, we kindly ask for your attention to a few important announcements.
Please silence all mobile phones.
Please remain seated throughout the ceremony unless otherwise indicated.
Smoking is not permitted anywhere on the Academy campus.
The 4 glass doors to your left serve as emergency exits.
Drinking water is available in the lobby and washrooms are located at the rear of the hall.
Thank you for your cooperation and support.
We now invite our distinguished guests, Dr. Juan Gonzalez, Mr. Shiraz Vastani, and Dr. Jonathan Long to kindly come up to the stage and take their seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate the class of 2026.
Accompanied by their advisors, our graduates will now make their entrance. Please remain seated and join us in welcoming the class of 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
We now invite Dr. Jonathan Long, Head of Academy, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening and welcome. Distinguished guests, Chief Guest, Dr. Juan Gonzalez, colleagues, parents, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Today is a day of celebration. It's also one of life's great milestones. It's a day of transition, the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. To our graduates, we celebrate what you have accomplished, but we also celebrate who you have become. We know that schools are often judged by their examination results and their university placements. And these things matter, of course. Yet the deeper work of education is something less easy to measure. It's about character. It's about compassion. It's the ability to live thoughtfully alongside others who may see the world differently from ourselves. These values lie at the heart of the Aga Khan schools. His late Highness Aga Khan IV believed deeply that education should prepare young people not only for successful careers, but for lives of responsibility and service. He often spoke about the importance of ethical leadership, of pluralism, and an obligation to improve the quality of life of the communities around us. For many years, sitting on my desk was a certain metal object, and I brought it with me tonight. It was this magnificent eagle. I kept it on my desk when I was principal of a school in Switzerland, because the name of the school literally meant little eagle. And I came across this eagle the other day, and I thought I would share a story with you. I know this may be the last opportunity I have to share one of my stories with you, and I do love to bring a visual aid with me. So here it is, the eagle. And here's the story. There was once a mountaintop, and on top of that mountain was an eagle's nest, and 4 fine eagle's eggs lay in that nest. And one day, a ferocious earthquake shook the roots of that mountain, and one of those tiny eggs rolled down the mountainside undamaged. It ended up in a farmyard, in the chicken enclosure. The chickens looked at the egg and thought, where did that come from? Well, it must be one of ours. So one of the old hens took care of the egg, carefully incubated it, and then one day, that eagle's egg cracked open, and a magnificent baby eagle popped out. It was splendid. And the chickens cared for it. It ate like a chicken. It made noises like a chicken. It walked around like a chicken. And even though it had magnificent wings, it never flew because that eagle believed it was a chicken. One day, the chickens were hanging out, and the eagle, who thought he was a chicken, looked up into the sky and saw a magnificent eagle soaring thousands of feet above the ground. The eagle said, "My goodness, would you look at that? I wish I could do that. Wouldn't it be amazing? Look at that bird, so magnificent. Its wings, its strength, its eyes. Wow." The other chickens looked at him like he was mad. "What are you talking about? That's an eagle. You're a chicken." And so for the rest of his life, that eagle lived only thinking that he was a farmyard chicken. Now, why am I telling you this story? You see, that eagle sitting amongst the chickens did not lack wings. What it lacked was the ability to recognize the wings it had been given. And I say to you tonight, you've been given wings at the Academy. No matter how you arrived here, no matter who you thought you were, you have not grown up amongst chickens. You've been raised amongst eagles. And eagles are meant to soar. There is far more in you than you realize. And I hope you've come to realize that in your time here. As you leave the Academy, you become part of an incredible global network of Aga Khan School's alumni spread all over the world in many countries and cultures, connected by shared values, a shared belief that values serve humanity. And you have wings to make those values fly. My hope for you is that you will never think of yourself as that chicken in the farmyard, born with wings, but never soaring, never flying. Use the wings you've been given and soar high with pride. Tonight, I also want to acknowledge the people who've helped you find your wings. To your teachers, your residential staff, the support staff here at the Academy. And tonight we thank them for the extraordinary care and commitment they've brought to their everyday work. Schools like this are built on relationships, on the influence that people have on our lives. So to parents and families here this evening, I thank you for the trust you've placed in us. You've given us the privilege of helping your sons and daughters find their wings and giving them the courage to soar. And education at its best is always a partnership between the school, between the family, and between the young person. And so tonight is a celebration of that phenomenal partnership. To the class of 2026, you inherit a complex and uncertain world. It will need your intelligence. It will need your wings. It will need your wisdom, your humility, and your courage. His Highness Aga Khan V, speaking in Maputo in 2022, said this: "Throughout your studies and your youth, adults will tell you that the future is ahead of you. I want to tell you the future is what you leave behind you, shaped by every one of your actions and your statements and your decisions. The future follows behind you in the path that you choose. May you choose your path thoughtfully, wisely. May you walk it courageously. And may you use your education in the service of something larger than yourselves. Use the wings that you've been given and soar." Many congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Long, for your warm and inspiring welcome address.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to share a special video message from Dr. Rahim Somani, the new head of Aga Khan Schools.
Dr. Somani plays an important role in supporting the Aga Khan Schools network around the world.
Distinguished guests, supporters, families, colleagues, and graduating class of 2026. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Aga Khan Schools graduation ceremonies for the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. Thank you for joining us on this joyful and deeply meaningful occasion as we celebrate not only academic achievements, but the promise of what each graduate will contribute to the world ahead. I extend my special gratitude to our keynote speakers and their guests for their presence, encouragement, and inspiring words to our graduates. We are grateful to our university partners who are participating across our graduation ceremonies this season, including the University of Texas at Dallas, Toronto Metropolitan University, Murdoch University and Royal Roads University in the UAE, Seneca Polytechnic, and Lahore University of Management Sciences. Your continued partnership plays an important role in creating meaningful pathways into higher education for graduates across our schools. As the General Manager of the Aga Khan Schools, I am honored to address our graduates in Dar es Salaam, Dhaka, Hyderabad, Kampala, Maputo, Mombasa, and Nairobi. While each of our 7 IB Diploma Program schools celebrate today's ceremony in their own unique ways, across our Aga Khan Schools network, we are united as one learning community, one cohort, and one shared journey shaped by resilience, compassion, and hope. Graduates, this is a special moment for all of us. As a fellow alumnus of the Sultan Muhammad Shah Aga Khan School in Karachi, Pakistan, I know personally that graduation does not simply mark the end of one chapter. It marks the beginning of another. The next chapter is about continuing to discover who you are, what matters most to you, and how your gifts, talents, and compassion can be placed in service of something greater than yourself. And as you begin that journey, remember that you are not alone. Today, you join the proud multi-generational Aga Khan Schools alumni network that spans continents, professions, and communities. It is a network built not only on shared history, but on shared purpose, belonging, and mutual support. It is a community you can lean on for a lifetime. That sense of community matters more than ever before. At a time when our world faces conflicts, economic uncertainty, climate challenges, and growing division, it can sometimes be difficult to see the future with optimism. But when I look at you, one word comes to mind: Hope. Graduates, you give me hope for the future. Hope for a world where dialogue is strengthened, pluralism is valued, and innovation is used in service of humanity. Hope for a future shaped by people who do not turn away from complexity but lean into it with courage, wisdom, and compassion. You are part of the solution for a better tomorrow. I know this because your education has equipped you not only with knowledge and skills, but with something even more important: the ability to grow through challenges. You have learned how to move forward when the path is uncertain, how to stay true to yourselves in the face of pressure, and how to persevere when expectations are high. That is resilience. More importantly, it is strength of character. And the character that has brought you to this point is the same character that will carry you through whatever comes next. So, as you step into this next phase of your lives, I encourage you to lead with purpose, humility, courage, and compassion, and to translate your education into meaningful actions that improve the quality of life of those around you. In doing so, you will bring to life the vision of His Highness the Aga Khan, who earlier this year in Pakistan reminded us, and I quote, "Through those we educate and through the knowledge we generate, we seek to help communities overcome persistent challenges and build more pluralistic, safe, and productive societies." Graduates, I leave you with this conviction: the future will not simply happen to you, it will be shaped by you. Through your choices, your courage, your compassion, and your commitment to service, you will inspire hope, strengthen communities, and improve lives. Go forward with confidence, go forward with humility, and go forward knowing that the world needs the light, leadership, and humanity that each of you carries within you. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2026.
We are really grateful for Dr. Somani's words and good wishes on this special occasion.
We now invite Swarna, Risha, and Akshara to perform a special Carnatic composition by the great composer Tyagaraja.
मनव्यालकिञ्चराधटे मर्ममिल्लते पेदने मनसा मनव्यालकिञ्चराधटे मर्ममिल्लते पेदने मनसा मनव्यालकिञ्चराधटे घनुडैना रामचन्द्रोनी घनुडैना रामचन्द्रोनी घनुडैना रामचन्द्रोनी करुणातरङ्गमुदेलिसिनना घनुडैना रामचन्द्रोनी करुणातरङ्गमुदेलिसिनना घनुडैना रामचन्द्रोनी करुणातरङ्गमुदेलिसिनना मनव्यालकिञ्चराधटे मर्ममिल्लते पेदने व्यालकिं शराधरे सानि द प म द नि ग प म ग रि सा सानि द प म द नि ग प म ग रि सा रे म ग रे म द नि प द सानि द प म द नि ग प म ग रि सा रे म ग रे म द नि प द सानि द प सानि म प म ग रे म प नि ग प म ग रि सा रे म द नि ग प स रे सानि म प म ग रे म प नि ग प म ग रि सा रे म द नि ग प स रे स रे म द नि ग प म ग रे रे म म द प म ग रे म ग प सानि द प म द नि ग प स रे म ग रि सा सानि द प म ग रि सा म द नि ग प कर्मकाण्ड मध कृष्णुलै भवा कर्मकाण्ड मध कृष्णुलै भवा गगनचारुलै गासि चन्दगा कर्मकाण्ड मद कृष्णुलै भवा गगनचारुलै गासि चन्दगा कलिमानवा अवतारोडै कलिमानवा अवतारोडै कलिमानवा अवतारोडै कनिपिंचिनडे नटन त्यागराजु मन व्यालकिं शराधटे मर्ममेल्लते वेदने मनसा मन व्यालकिं शराधटे
Thank you for that melodic masterpiece.
We now invite Dr. Jonathan Long to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Juan Gonzalez, who will deliver this evening's graduation address.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to introduce our chief guest this evening, Dr. Juan Gonzalez. Dr. Gonzalez is Dean of Graduate Education and Vice Provost for Global Engagement at the University of Texas at Dallas. He served there with distinction as both a scientist and an academic leader. His research in microbiology and molecular genetics focused on bacterial communication and symbiosis, work that has been supported by the National Institutes of Health and the National Science Foundation. Dr. Gonzalez earned his bachelor degree from Michigan State University, completed his PhD at the University of California, Los Angeles, and undertook postdoctoral work, research work at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Beyond his achievements in science, Dr. Gonzalez is deeply committed to international education, student opportunity, and the development of globally minded young people, values that resonate deeply with the mission of the Aga Khan schools. Dr. Gonzalez, we are honored to have you here with us this evening. Your presence here on this very special occasion is deeply appreciated. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in giving Dr. Gonzalez a very warm welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Long. It's very nice, appreciate it. Good afternoon to everybody. Everybody seems so happy. It's good to see all of you. To the graduating class, to your families, to the faculty, to the staff of the Aga Khan Academy in Hyderabad, to the leadership of the Aga Khan schools and the Aga Khan Development Network, to all of the guests gathered here today, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this very, very special and extraordinary day. It is truly an honor to be here. You know, graduation is one of those rare moments where many things happen at once. It's a celebration of what you have accomplished. But it's also a doorway into what comes next. Today, we celebrate your hard work, your friendships, your families, your teachers, and the many people that have helped you reach this point. But most of all, we help celebrate the person that you are becoming and that you will, in the role that you will have in the world. At the Aga Khan Academy, that meaning is especially powerful. You have not simply received an education focused on grades, examinations, and university admission. Of course, those things matter, they're important, but your education has asked more of you. It has asked you to think deeply, to serve, to understand difference, and to see yourself as a person with responsibilities to others. And that is a very rare and a very powerful kind of education. That is why I have such a deep admiration for the Aga Khan Academies and for the broader mission of the Aga Khan Development Network. The mission is not only to build schools, it is to build human capacity. It is to recognize talent wherever it exists and to give that talent the education, confidence, values, and the opportunity to become a force for good. And that mission resonates with me personally. I was born in New York City, the son of 2 Puerto Rican immigrants who moved to that city in search of opportunity. One of my parents finished high school. The other only was able to finish 6th grade. They did not have the kinds of educational opportunities that many of us wish for our families. But they had something very powerful, an unwavering belief that their children should aim higher. When I was 5 years of age, my family moved back from the Bronx to Puerto Rico, and I grew up understanding that education mattered. Not because it was a slogan, but because I saw in my own family what education could make possible and what lack of educational opportunity could limit. My parents may not have had advanced degrees. They may not have known all the pathways into higher education, but they knew enough to tell me, go further, aim higher. Do not assume that the circumstances around you define or limits your life. And that message stayed with me. Over time, it became one of the central passions of my professional life, helping students from diverse backgrounds find their way into college, into graduate schools, into research, into leadership, into lives of purpose. And that's one of the reasons why this moment moves me so deeply. When I look at you, I not only see a graduating class, I see families who sacrifice. I see teachers who believe in you. I see communities that invested in you. I see young people who have been told in many different ways, aim higher. And I see young people who accepted that challenge. I come today from the University of Texas at Dallas, a university shaped by a similar belief that talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not always equally distributed. At UT Dallas, we believe that one of our great responsibilities of higher education is to find talent, support talent, and give talent the tools to solve the problems that matter. Every day I see students from around the world arrive to our campus with dreams, with ambition, and with extraordinary ability. They bring different languages, cultures, histories, traditions, and ways of seeing the world. And when that talent is given the right environment, students thrive, they do well. They discover abilities that they didn't fully know that they had. They build friendships across cultures. They pursue research. They create new ideas. They begin to see themselves as people that can contribute beyond our campus. And that's why I believe so strongly in global education. A little bit closer? Okay. That's why I believe so strongly in global education. It's not an abstract concept to me. I see it every day. I see global talent become global impact. and I have seen the same talent in Aga Khan academies. Over the years, I had the privilege of visiting Aga Khan institutions and academies in Mombasa, in Nairobi, in Dhaka, and now in Hyderabad. And each visit has deepened my admiration for this network and for its mission. Each visit has shown me the same powerful idea in very different places, that young people, when educated well and guided by strong values, can become agents of positive change. When I visited the Academy in Mombasa just a few weeks ago, I remember being struck by the students. They were not only bright, but they also were curious, thoughtful, and serious about their future. They asked good questions. They wanted to understand the world beyond what was immediately around them, and they wanted to aim higher. But what moved me the most was their ambition was not only personal, it was connected to service. They wanted to grow, but they also wanted their community to grow. They wanted opportunity, but not only for themselves. They understood that education is not just something you receive, it's something you eventually give back through the way that you live, you work, you lead, and you serve. And that stayed with me. And I see the same spirit right here in this room today. Graduates, you're part of a global story. You are connected to classmates and alumni across countries and continents. You're part of a network that believes education should be excellent, but also humane, rigorous, but also generous, rooted in local culture, but open to the world. And that balance matters now, especially now more than ever. We're living in a time where globalism, global engagement, and international collaboration are sometimes treated almost like dirty words. In many places, there's pressure to turn inward. There are voices that tell us to fear difference, to distrust people from elsewhere, to build walls around opportunity. And I understand that difficult times can create fear, but I believe very strongly that the retreat from global engagement is temporary. It cannot be the future, because the great challenges of your generation will not respect borders. Disease does not respect borders. Climate change does not respect borders. Technology surely does not respect borders. Knowledge does not respect borders. And human aspiration does not stop at a border. The future is going to belong to those who can collaborate across cultures, understand complexity, and build bridges where others only see divisions. It will belong to people who can listen carefully, think ethically, and work with others to solve problems no single country, institution, or community can solve alone. And that's why your education matters so much. You have not been prepared for a small world, but for a connected one. You have been prepared to listen, to question, to serve, and to lead. You have been prepared to move between cultures without losing your values. You have been prepared to be both rooted and open. Please do not underestimate how important that is. The world needs talent. The world needs your talent. It needs scientists that can discover new therapies for diseases that still cause suffering. It needs engineers who can develop new materials and stronger infrastructure, cleaner sources of energy. It needs physicians, it needs educators, public servants, entrepreneurs, artists, and community leaders who understand that progress is not real unless it improves lives. Education gives you those tools to make that belief real. It gives you knowledge, but it also gives you judgment. It gives you technical ability, but it also gives you perspective. It teaches you to ask better questions, to test assumptions, to understand complexity and build solutions that endure. And that's why the values of the Aga Khan Academy matter so deeply. You have been educated in an environment that values excellence, but also service, ambition, but also humility, leadership, but also ethical responsibility, local identity, but also global understanding. And those combinations are essential. Excellence without ethics can become arrogance. Ambition without service can become selfishness. Leadership without empathy can become power without purpose. And this is where I see a profound overlap between the values of the Aga Khan Development Network and the values that we try to live at UT Dallas and at other universities. AKDN understands that education, health, culture, economic development, and community well-being are all connected. Human progress cannot be built in silos. A school matters, a hospital matters, a university matters, a cultural institution matters, a development project matters. But their greatest power comes when they are connected by a shared commitment to human dignity and to the quality of life. And that same spirit animates the best work at universities. At UT Dallas, for example, global engagement is not simply bringing students to our campus or signing agreements abroad. It is about building meaningful relationships with people and communities that share a belief in talent, opportunity, research, innovation, and service. That's why our relationship with AKDN is so meaningful. It's not institutional, it's personal. It is rooted in shared values and in the belief that education is one of the most powerful tools you have to expand human possibility. Graduates, today you are receiving not only a diploma, you're receiving a charge. You're being asked to carry forward what this academy has given to you. And as you move into higher education and into adulthood, you will encounter many definitions of success. For some people, that will tell you that success is admission into the right university. Others will say that it's a prestigious job, or a title, or a salary, or a company, or a degree, or public achievement. Those things matter. You should pursue excellence. You should work hard. You should be ambitious. But I hope that you will remember that success is larger than achievement alone. Success is the integrity in which you use those gifts. It is the people you lift as you rise. It is the problems you choose to solve. It is the courage to act when something is difficult. It is the humility to keep learning even when you are already accomplished. It is the ability to look beyond yourself and ask, how can my education make life better for others? And that question matters. What community will be stronger because you were there? What problem will be closer to solution because you care enough to work on it? What bridge would you build? What discovery would you make? What future will you will help imagine? And you begin by staying curious. You begin by working hard when nobody is watching. You begin by treating people with dignity. You begin by seeking excellence without losing your kindness. You begin by remembering where you came from while refusing to be limited by it. And you begin by understanding that leadership is not about the loudest person in the room. It is about helping the room become a better place than before you entered it. And to the families today here, behind every graduate, there's a story of love, sacrifice, patience, and encouragement. This achievement belongs to you as well. To the teachers, to the staff, thank you. Your work is among the most important work in the world. You do not always get to see the full impact of what you have done, but today sitting before you is the evidence of your influence. And to the graduates, I hope you feel proud today. I hope you feel grateful. And I also hope you feel a little nervous, because the future is large enough to make us humble. More than anything, I hope you feel ready. I think you're ready. The Aga Khan Academy has prepared you for a world that needs your talent. Institutions like UT Dallas and other universities around the world are waiting for students like you, students with ability, with purpose, with perspective, and the desire to make a difference. So as I look at you today, I see people who will carry the values of the Academy into universities, workplaces, communities, and countries around the world. I see graduates who will build, heal, teach, discover, create, and serve in ways that none of us can fully predict today. And that gives me hope. The world does not change only through institutions, policies, or technologies. It changes through people. It changes when talented young people are educated well and then choose their education wisely. It changes when knowledge is joined with character, ambition, and compassion, and when global understanding and local responsibility. And that's the promise of this academy, and that is the promise of your education. And that's the promise that each one of you carries from this day forward. Graduates of the Aga Khan Academy in Hyderabad, congratulations. Today you leave this academy with many gifts: knowledge, confidence, friendships, values, and a powerful sense of possibilities. But I hope you also leave with a simple phrase that has shaped my own life and that I see reflected so clearly in you. Aim higher. Aim higher in what you learn. Aim higher in how you serve. Aim higher in the courage of your questions, the generosity of your leadership, and the humanity of your choices. Aim higher not only for yourselves, but for your families, for your communities, and for the world that is waiting for your talent. Graduates, may you continue to aim higher, and may your life help others believe that they can aim higher too. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez, for your encouraging words and motivating message.
We request Dr. Long to present a token of appreciation to Dr. Gonzalez. Four of our MYP 5 students, Dhanushri, Shrestha, Niharika, and Dikshita, will now present an Indian classical dance performance entitled Devi Stuti.
This piece was developed during the term as part of their experiential learning program. Drawing on the rich traditions of Indian classical dance, the performance is a tribute to the many forms of the Divine Mother. From the fierce energy of Kali Ma, to the courage of Ma Durga, to the grace of Raja Rajeshwari, and the sacred union of Shiva and Parvati.
रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि
रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि द्विषो जहि शाम्बेय गौरार्थ शरीर कायै कर्पूर गौरार्थ शरीर कायै
da kuda, ta kuda 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 da kuda.
Thank you so much for that wonderful performance.
The Student Representative Council plays an important role in academy life, supporting students and representing the student body.
This evening, our two student presidents address their peers one final time as members of the class of 2026.
Please welcome Farzam and Sumeda.
Good evening, parents, teachers, faculty, fellow students, and distinguished guests. One of my earliest memories of life at the Academy is running a 400-meter race as a new grade 3 student. I had never run track before. I still remember standing on the chalk-lined field, tears welling in my eyes as I looked ahead, and the distance seemed particularly unending that day. I expected my PE teacher, Miss Vajravani, to push me to run. By that point, I had already convinced myself that I could not do it. But when I looked up at her, through my tears, all I saw was a calm confidence, a quiet belief in me, even when I did not yet believe in myself. Even though anxiety roiled in my stomach, her belief brought about a surge of confidence, and it's safe to say that I surprised myself that day. Years later, I found myself standing at another starting point of sorts. My cursor hovered over the submit button for the Director General application for Model United Nations. Once again, doubt crept into my mind. I remember rereading every line of my application, convincing myself that perhaps I was reaching too far. But beside me was a senior support, reminding me that I was capable of more than I believed. Before I knew it, I had gone from being a child who stuttered while giving speeches to helping organize conferences and guiding younger students with the same encouragement that once guided me. So, as we approach the end of our journeys at this academy, I cannot help but wonder, what is it that truly shapes a person? What is the force that pushes us to give our best, to discover what we are capable of? What stays with us long after the awards, grades, and titles fade into memory? What gives us the courage to keep going when uncertainty feels louder than our own confidence? And why is it that some victories matter not because of what we achieved, but because of who stood by us as we achieved them? As Sean McGuire says in Good Will Hunting, some people can't believe in themselves until someone else believes in them first. I have been a part of this academy for 10 years now, and I can tell you that the best part of the academy is the community. Our teachers, friends, our seniors, our juniors, the home we built away from home. This community taught me the power of something as simple as an affirming nod, a reassuring smile, or a hand on the shoulder. Small moments that quietly shape a person's journey. The confident person standing in front of you today was shaped by people who constantly encouraged me to go beyond the limits I placed on myself. In this place, we discover that there is more within us than we ever imagined. Graduation marks the end of our days at the school, but also the departure from a home built on shared lunches, frantic study sessions, late-night conversations, and the quiet comfort of simply having someone beside you during the difficult times. And although we leave behind the classrooms, hallways, and routines that became so familiar to us, I know the one thing we will carry forward is the certainty that none of us got here alone. And that's the strange thing about growing up. We spend so much time of our lives trying to become ourselves, only to realize that that self was never built alone. Every part of who we are carries traces of other people. The way we speak, the confidence we gather before difficult moments, even the memories we return to when life becomes difficult. All of it exists because at some point, someone stood beside us. Maybe that's what makes leaving so difficult. We are not simply walking away from a place, but from the people who became a part of us in ways we may never fully realize. The people we surround ourselves with right now shape who we become. So, the path ahead may sometimes feel uncertain and overwhelming, much like that 400-meter track once did to a third grader. But in moments like those, even when it may not seem like it, all we really need is someone who believes in us, who reminds us of who we are and helps us find this courage and strength to keep moving forward. So hold this community close to your hearts and do not let go. As we leave this place, we carry more than just memories, friendships, and achievements. We carry a responsibility to lead with integrity, to act with compassion, and to make those around us outstanding, and to help build the kind of world His late Highness Aga Khan IV believed was possible. A world not shaped by fear or division, but by understanding, pluralism, and hope. And wherever life takes us next, remember that a part of this academy will forever travel with you. So, with that, congratulations to the graduating class of 2026.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and good evening, respected teachers, honored guests, dear parents, and my fellow graduates, the class of 2026. Throughout my high school years, I've come to realize something deeply ironic about human life. We only understand the importance of certain moments after they're gone. While we are living them, they seem ordinary and rather repetitive. I think that is what makes graduation feel so strange, because we're finally aware of the importance of something while it is still happening. For perhaps the first time in our lives, we can feel that time is moving. We can feel that something is about to end, and more importantly, we can feel that something else has already begun. And maybe that reveals one of the strangest truths about human life. That even though we are constantly changing, we rarely notice ourselves change while it is happening. Somewhere between everyday classrooms and conversations, we became different people. And yet, despite all that change, we still remain uncertain about ourselves. We have spent years learning how the world works, how to solve, how to analyze, how to evaluate, all IB command terms, by the way. But beneath all of that knowledge remains a quieter and far more difficult question to ask. How does one truly live? Not just successfully, but also meaningfully. That is what moments like graduation force us to realize. Because education does more than just teach us about the world around us. Eventually, it leads us towards something that is even more complex and difficult than the world, ourselves. And perhaps that is why the words of Rumi, the great Persian poet, still resonate centuries later. In one of his verses, one that is very personal and dear to me, Rumi writes that everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself, for you are that. This verse completely changes the direction in which most people spend their lives looking. Because we are taught, almost instinctively, to search outwards. Outward for recognition, outward for identity, outward for achievement. We begin believing that meaning is something that is waiting for us somewhere ahead, behind some sort of career or status. But Rumi suggests something radically different. That perhaps the meaning we've been searching for so desperately isn't ahead of us at all, but within us, waiting to be recognized. And maybe that is why so many people feel strangely empty, even after getting everything they once wanted. Because achievement can shape a life externally without ever giving it any depth internally. This is one of the most profound lessons that I have learned at the Aga Khan Academy, Hyderabad. Not simply how to succeed in the world, but also how to remain connected with myself while navigating through it. Being a student here for the past 5 years, I have learned how to exist alongside differences and become an open-minded thinker. The vision of His late Highness Aga Khan IV was to nurture ethical leaders, leaders who are culturally rooted and yet internationally minded. That ideal matters now more than ever as we step into a world that is shaped by complexity, change, and paradoxes. A world with extraordinary technological progress, yet deep moral confusion. A world with infinite digital connections, yet increasing isolation. So, to my fellow graduates, as we leave this place tonight, I hope that we carry forward more than ambition. Because if there's one thing these past years have taught us, it is that life is not made only meaningful through achievements. Some of the moments that shaped us the most were never really the grand ones, but the quiet ones. The world we are entering today will constantly encourage us to move faster, to achieve more, and to become more. But I hope we do not become so consumed in chasing life that we forget to actually live it. And maybe that is what graduation truly asks of us. Not merely just to go out there and start worrying about how to make a living, but also to go out there and learn how to live. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Farzam and Sumeda.
We now invite Mr. Satish, DP2 grade level leader, to begin the presentation of graduation certificates.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Gonzalez, distinguished guest, faculty, staff, parents, and friends. As DP2 grade level leader, it is my privilege to inaugurate the presentation of graduation certificates to the class of 2026. I invite our chief guest, board chairman, and head of academy to present the graduation certificates. Members of the academy's senior leadership team will also join us on stage to congratulate our graduates. The graduation certificates will be presented by advisor group, with each advisor introducing their advices. The presentation of graduation certificates begins with Ms. Pragati's advisor. Joining us on stage to congratulate the graduates is Mr. Farhad Merchant, CEO of Aga Khan Education Services, India.
Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all the parents, and I'm so proud of you, all of you sitting on my right. Way to go, well done. The first one to come up is Arav Reddy. Congratulations, Arav. We're very proud of you, Arav. Well done. The next one is Alan Hirani. Congratulations, Alan. We are very proud of your resilience and way to go. Avani Besht. Congratulations, Avni. So proud of your journey with us. Bhavesh Bodapati. Congratulations, Bhavesh. I love what you're wearing. Farzom Faziliar. Congratulations, Farzom. That was an amazing speech. Well done. Harsh Nathani. Congratulations, Harsh. I'll miss all the conversations in the advisory. Janvi Gayatri. Congratulations, Janvi. I'll miss all your humor and smiles in the advisory time. Jay Padmashri. Congratulations, Padmashri. Within 2 years, you adapted so well to the academy and have left a mark with us. Renish Pupatia. Congratulations, Renish. Renish has been my IT guru, so thank you so much. Riddhi Sama. Congratulations, Riddhi. You added a lot of meaning to all the conversations we had. Well done. Sahasra Punam. Congratulations, Sahasra, for always being on time in the advisory and always being present. Shayan Maredia, last but not the least. Congratulations, Shayan. I'm going to miss your humor and your naughty behavior in my office, but always a lovely presence. Thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations, parents, once again.
We now invite Dr. Sai Krishna to introduce his advisor group. Joining us on stage is our Deputy Head of Academy, Mr. Jeff Dartler.
Congratulations, class of 2026. We begin with Aira Farista. Congratulations, Aira. Bhavita Jonalagadda. Congratulations, Bhavita. Mohit Ramraju Nanduri. Congratulations, Mohit. Muskan Gulam Ali Bardai. Congratulations, Muskan. Nariman Reza. Congratulations, Nariman. Nohan Natani. Congratulations, Nohan. Risha Raj. Congratulations, Risha. Rishita Mannava. Congratulations, Rishita. Sai Akshara Rampalli. Congratulations, Akshara. Sanjeet Reddy Poli. Thank you, Sanjeet. Congratulations. Sumedha Bandaru. Congratulations, Sumedha. Zian Zulfikar Pirani. Congratulations, Zian. Thank you, Mr. Jeff. Next, we welcome Mr. Satish Advisory, joining us on stage, our senior school principal, Mr. Christian. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sai. I introduce Ayan Jindani. Congratulations, Ayan. Ashmi Saban. Congratulations, Ashmi. Atar Komparti. Congratulations, Atar. Avanti Bollampalli. Congratulations, Avanti. Imun Savani. Congratulations, Imun. Mahi Gilani. Congratulations, Mahi. Jihan Raichura. Congratulations, Jihan. Karina Ajani. Congratulations to Karina. Krishna Hanumantu. Congratulations, Krishna. Shriya Reddy. Congratulations, Shriya. Zaid Saberi. Congratulations, Zaid. Vishnu Reddy Sangala. Congratulations, Vishnu. Yashita Charedi. Congratulations, Yashita. Congratulations to all proud parents. We now invite Mr. Santosh Reddy to introduce his advisor group. Joining us on stage is our Dean of Admissions, Mr. Arjun Puri.
Hello, good evening everyone. Congratulations to all my DP2 students once again. Without wasting my time, I'll be calling my advisors. Ahad Sohil Manjiani. Congratulations, Ahad. Arish Aminali Jivani. Congratulations, Arish. Akshit Reddy Modugu. Congratulations, Akshit. Amiv Singh Baga. Congratulations, Amiv. Daksh Venkat Kaja. Congratulations, Daksh. Ishita Gupta. Congratulations, Ishita. Jashit Tula. Many congratulations, Jasit. Kabir Malpani. Congratulations, Kabir. Niso Prasud. Congratulations, Niso. Pragna Tejo Vanka. Congratulations, Pragna. Sarina Kasam Mehdi. Okay, slow. Congratulations, Sarina. Shambhavi Devi Durgam. Congratulations, Shambhavi. Tauti Reddy, Swarna Pushpika Reddy. Congratulations, Swarna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Arjun. We now welcome Dr. Suresh Kumar to introduce his advisor group. Joining us on stage is our junior school principal, Ms. Archana Gera.
Congratulations, class 2026. The first one, Aris Aminbai Gilani. Congratulations, Aris. Ayan Jawhar Sabuwala. Congratulations, Ayan. Ahana Das. Congratulations, Ahana. Fiza Tanani. Congratulations, Fiza. Parnika Veerapaneni. Congratulations, Parnika. Bhavan Kumar Talari. Congratulations, Pawan. Shraddha Durga Mahendra. Congratulations, Shraddha. Suresh Chaudhary Wadipindi. Congratulations, Suresh. Sri Nigesh Reddy. Congratulations, Nikesh. Simran Jalauddin Lakhani. Congratulations, Simran. Shivani Srinivas Mopa. Congratulations, Shivani. Suryans Gorla. Congratulations, Suryans. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Suresh. Thank you, Ms. Archana. We now invite Mr. Venkat Reddy to introduce the members of his advisor group. Joining us on stage is our DP coordinator, Ms. Usha Shivakumar.
Hi guys, big congratulations for you all. Yeah, no, you all got wings to fly high in right direction. And I keep telling you, no cash, no diploma. still and remind you now, term change now. No cash, no life. Keep doing cash in your life. Yeah, first I'll call Mr. Yeah, the sequence. Arush Rafiq Halani. Congrats, Arush. I request Akhilesh Reddy Gadikota. Congrats, Akhilesh. I request Angel Salim Bhai Avadia. Congratulations, Angel. I invite Daksh Nilesh Bhai Mithari. Congratulations, Daksh. I'll invite Jitishri Vennapusa. Congrats, Jitishri. I request Kisha Reddy Gumadi. Congratulations, Kisha. I request Meena Nero. Congrats, Meena. So I invite Naisha Sharma. Congratulations, Naisha. I invite Pranav Parchuri. Congrats, Pranav. I invite Snyanshi Mithani. Congratulations. I request Suransh Chintapalli. Congrats, Suransh. I invite Tanvi Vega. Congratulations, Tanvi. Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Satish, all advisors. And many congratulations to the graduating class of 2026.
We now invite Arish Jawani, graduate and executive board member of the class of 2026 gift campaign, to speak about this initiative and its support for access to an academy education for deserving students.
Good evening, fellow graduates of the class of 2026, teachers, parents, distinguished guests, and our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Juan Gonzalez. Graduation is often seen as a celebration of academic achievement, but today, I believe it is also a celebration of the values, experiences, and responsibilities that have shaped us along the way. Over the years, this community has taught us that education is not simply about the grades we achieve, but about the kind of people we become. It is through compassion, service, and a sense of responsibility towards others that we grow. I have had the privilege of serving as an intern with the External Affairs team. Through this experience, I learned that education extends far beyond classrooms and examinations. It is a force that unlocks potential and transforms lives. Today, as a member of the executive board of the class of 2026 graduating class gift campaign, I am honored to continue contributing to that mission. The graduating class gift campaign, first established by the class of 2020, has become a tradition that reflects our shared commitment to supporting future generations of students and extending the opportunities that we ourselves have received. We believe that talent exists everywhere, even when opportunity does not. Through this campaign, we hope to help bridge that gap. This initiative reflects the values of ethics and pluralism the Academy has given us. It reminds us that success is not measured by personal achievement alone, but also by how we choose to uplift others. By supporting this cause, we invest in a future shaped by compassion and hope. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who has already contributed to this noble cause. Every single contribution is part of a larger story of hope and possibility. My heartfelt appreciation also goes to the current DP1 interns for their commitment throughout this campaign. I would also like to thank my fellow executive board members for their dedication and leadership. As I call your names, please rise. Aris Gilani, Alan Hirani, Karina Ajani, Meena Nero, Padmashri Kalawa Kolanu, Sanjeet Reddy Poli, Sumedha Bandaru, Suryansh Gorla, Vishnu Reddy Sangala. Thank you. Your efforts have been instrumental in bringing this vision to life. As we prepare to step into the next chapter of our lives, let us carry forward the values the Academy has helped us develop and remain committed to create a positive change wherever we go. May we leave this place with the courage, humility, and responsibility to serve others and help build a more compassionate and caring world. I would like to end with a quote by His late Highness Aga Khan IV in his address in Portugal in 2006 that says, "The search for justice and security, the struggle for equality of opportunity, the quest for tolerance and harmony, the pursuit of human dignity, these are moral imperatives which we must work and think about on a daily basis." Thank you.
Our student choir will now perform "The Lord Bless You and Keep You" by John Rutter, one of the world's best-known contemporary choral composers. They will be accompanied on the piano by their music teacher, Mr. Altamash Ansari.
As our graduates step into a new chapter of their lives, this beautiful piece is a heartfelt farewell and blessing.
That was an amazing performance. As our ceremony draws to a close, we invite Mr. Christian Schmelz, Senior School Principal, to offer some final reflections.
Dr. Gonzalez, Chairman Shiraz, Dr. Long, graduates, parents, guests, colleagues, friends, what a day. 13 years ago, the Academy celebrated its first graduation. You hadn't even started school then. 7 years before that, His late Highness Aga Khan IV was here in Hyderabad for the foundation-laying ceremony of this academy. You weren't even born then. I needed to make the point because I would like all who are old enough in the room to cast their mind back 20 years ago. How different was the world? And here we are. We are talking about the key elements of the education you were part of: ethics, pluralism, culture, governance and civil society, economics for development. These are enduring themes. These were not just the fashion of the time. Dr. Long talked about the wings that you need to recognize you have, because you have them. Those elements of your education, these are an important part of the wings you have. And Dr. Long, thank you for quoting Court Han today, talking about that there's more in you than you realize. And I have seen you over the last 2 years discover some of that. And I know there is still more, so much more. We heard about courage and wisdom today, and hope too, several times. And the hope, I believe, Alex, you will agree, is not a clear strategy for achieving something, right? Hope certainly is a key driving force that keeps us going, that can keep you going. It's also not only a theme in our institutions, but a theme that unites us with the International Baccalaureate. Hope is essential. Hope is what gets you through the challenges you might be facing as you set out to shape the future, your own and the future of those around you, in good ways, in ways aligned with the values we embraced at the Academy. Dr. Gonzalez talked to us about going further, about not being held back by circumstances. And lucky you, look at where you are. Yes, you can seek successes in life. You have plenty of time for that. But today, dear parents, we want to recognize how tremendously successful your children already have been, thanks to your help and their teachers and this entire network of institutions. You are such a success already, regardless of your diploma points. Yes, you are. You really are. The gifts you are leaving with, the gifts Dr. Gonzalez talked about, they're not just gifts. You earned them. You were part of these experiences. You changed as a result of the learning that you experienced. And because you earned these gifts, along with the help you had from your parents and your teachers and mentors and advisors and everybody else, it's because of your active engagement that these gifts will stay for you, stay with you, and be key elements for you as you move forward. These accomplishments are the key ones as you move ahead and embark on a new chapter in your lives. Nobody today explicitly mentioned artificial intelligence. Maybe that's because, as we've seen on YouTube recently, speakers at graduations were booed for mentioning AI. But I feel I have to, because circling back to what I talked about at the beginning, those enduring themes, you being ethical leaders of your own lives to begin with, and then others too, you will be living, along with everybody else, in a world that is increasingly shaped by a technology nobody fully understands. Your judgment, your ability to make the right choices, not the easy choices, the right choices, that is what will matter. So once again, applause to the class of 2026. You are a success. Keep being successful.
Thank you, Mr. Christian, for your thoughtful words.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of this special occasion.
The class of 2026 goes forward as thoughtful, compassionate, and principled young people, embodying the vision of His late Highness Aga Khan IV as ethical leaders and responsible global citizens.
Please rise for the recessional of the class of 2026 and join us in offering them one final resounding round of applause.